Hello YouTube, Brent Peeler here with you. Coming to you from Valencia, here in the Philippines. I thought I'd make this quick little video, give y'all a little update about my little banking mishap, and answer a few questions. Had a few questions about this Airbnb, had a few questions about cell phones and banking, ATM, ways to send money to yourself over here. So figured I'd answer a few of those questions the best way I know how, and start off by telling you that I did get a hold of my bank last night. Called them, told them what was going on, and they're going to email me some forms and fill that out, and just play the waiting game. Hopefully I'll get my 400 returned sooner than later. But anyway, I had a few questions about one was this Airbnb. What's the name of the listing? So I'll put the name of the listing. I screenshotted it. I'll just put it right here right now. So that's the only way. I tried to figure out how to link it in the description. I even watched a video on how to link a Airbnb in your YouTube video, and apparently Airbnb don't let you put links in the description. I don't know if they're afraid you'll wind up trying to rent the place without going through them, so they don't get their cut. I'm not sure. That's just the video I watched, so I'll just, like I say, I'll screenshot that deal and put it up here on the screen. So it is called Villa Shangri-La. It's a bed and breakfast right here between Dumaguete and Valencia, and like I say, I'll put the deal on. It's a great spot. I think it costs I think I'm paying like $22 a night, 22, 23, something like that. That's electricity, Wi-Fi, that's everything. That's breakfast. I have noticed that breakfast around here, I don't know if prices have went up in the Philippines, but all the places I've been around here, unless it's at one of them little open a pan stores or whatever, you can find breakfast for a couple of dollars. But the places I like to go and the places that I normally frequent, breakfast costs you about $5. So and this is a badass breakfast. This is everything in the world that you best breakfast I've had, bar none. Fruits, eggs, bacon, toast. Just, she comes out with something different every day, and it's just mwah. I love it. But you put that on your little $22 a night, and you're looking at 17. So it's a good place. It is higher if you only rent 2 or 3 days or a week. I think it could climb up there closer to $30. I'm not sure. I've got it. I know they give you a pretty good break the longer you go. So like I say, I got it for a month, and I'm paying right at $22, $23 a night. So, but I love it. It's got a beautiful pool. I like the location. It just suits me good. So anyway, back to that covers the Airbnb deal. Back to somebody was concerned about sending money over here. Folks, there's so many different ways to send money to yourself nowadays. It's not even funny. I'm not an expert at any of them. I just know what I do. I went with a Charles Schwab account. I opened a Charles Schwab account before I came here, which is just pretty much another ATM card through Charles Schwab, but they reimburse all my transaction fees, all the foreign fees, and all that. So you don't have to worry about it. I didn't have one the first time I come over here, and if when you're getting money out of ATM, you know how it costs you. Like I don't think I ever paid over $6 or $7. Well, I did once, but it was my fault because I did it gives you an opportunity, a chance to pick U.S. conversion rate or Philippines or whatever. I hit the U.S. like a dummy, and I think it charged me like $20 that time. But I never did that again. This time I don't worry about it because I've got the Charles Schwab, and they reimburse all that. I think once a month they pay you back for all your fees and all that stuff. So that's the way I went. You can also send yourself money. There's Western Union. There's there's all kinds of different ways. I'm not an expert on it because I never use it, but I do send money through, uh, send money back home through Messenger and even or Cash App. Uh, I've done that, and I think that I really think that's what caused the little hickey in my debit cards, because that's really the only thing that I've used that account for. Matter of fact, that card is locked up. I carry two wallets, or I got two wallets with me. On one wallet, I just got my cash. I've got my ID, and I've got a ATM card and a credit card in there. That's all I carry, because there's no need in carrying, 5 credit cards. You lose it, and you've got 5 or 6 phone calls to make. So I keep all my credit cards locked up in a wallet in a safe with my passport in my room. It's got all my credit cards. It's got an extra ATM card, the one that just happens to be the one that they hit the account for $400 with. But like I say, I keep it locked up. But if I lose my wallet, bam, I've still got access to cash, and it's linked to a different account than the one that I carry is. But I've got a mobile banking app. Can't even talk. I've got a mobile banking app that I can swap money, transfer money in between them, and I've got my bank that's got these 3 different accounts. I've got it tied to the Charles Schwab account, where I can just transfer money. Now, I transfer the money from one account, usually do it once a month. That lets me control my spending. I set my allowance, and I usually try to divide that by 4. I'll go to the ATM once a week, try to take out this much money, and I can tell, I can kind of pace myself better that way, instead of, you look at your statement and it's just one after another. You don't realize what's going on. But if you've got that Charles Schwab account, I know that's just strictly cash, and that's what I've strictly tried to use, is cash only. So try to hit it once a week, and everything is good to go. About sending yourself money, like I say, there's several different ways. Western Union, blah blah blah. There's so many different ways that I'm no expert in that. You'll have to look into that yourself. I just know that this is the way I do it. Phone plans. They asked me, well, how do you just pop in a different SIM card when you go to a country? How do you do that? It's because my phone is unlocked. I'm not under contract with my phone. I bought and paid for my phone outright, so I'm not under contract. I use Verizon. They take money out of my account every month. It's like $60 a month. That's unlimited data, all the talk and text. Well, before I come, I lowered that to the bare minimum, which is like $30 a month, just in case. How if you lose your password to one of these apps or whatever, they always want to send you a one-time code to your to whatever phone number that you put in when you was getting the app. And that goes with banking, that goes with all kinds of stuff. So I wanted to have access to my American phone. There's other ways you can do it. I know there's a little box you can buy and bring with you. Then it's only like $20 a month that you can have your whatever number that you've got now. You can just plug it into your tablet or laptop, and that'll be your phone now, so you will not miss any of your messages or whatever. But you got to be hooked to Wi-Fi or whatever. But there's several different ways you can do it. My phone's unlocked, so when I get to a new country, at the airport they sell SIM cards. America is the highest, so they're just raping us over there. You go to these other countries, and it's usually $10 to $15 a month for all the data, all the phone calling that you could ever imagine, that you could ever use. It's been that way everywhere except the United States. So, but as long as you have a phone that's paid for, it can even be, you could even get it through your Verizon or somebody. They usually give you a phone if you sign up for a year. Well, as long as you fulfilled that year in that contract, they can send you another phone and you just promise another year. Well, that old phone is now unlocked, so either that, you can use that phone, bring it with you, pop a SIM card in there, you're good to go. Or you can just go to Walmart and buy you a phone or wait till you get here and buy a phone for $50, $100, or depending on what kind of phone you want. If you want a good phone, pay for the phone, pop your SIM card in, you're good to go. Now they've also got electronic SIM cards where you don't even have to mess with buying one at the airport. You can buy it before you can get here, and it's electronic. So these phones can carry more than one SIM card now. So that's an option. I'm not an expert at any of that. I've never used it. I always manually take mine out, put it in a little envelope, put it in my wallet that's locked up in the safe. And when I go to leave, I'll usually pop my American one back in there and continue the process, depending on where I'm going. So I hope that covers that. I hope that sheds a little light on the phone situation. I can't remember what else I was going to talk to you about. I mentioned the sending money, the way I do it. That's like I say, there's so many different ways now that it's not an issue as long as you have a card or something. And only the bad part about this deal that I just went through is I was able to go on my mobile app and cut that card or shut that card down. I could do that without even having to wait for the bank to open. I shut it down. They said, good, blah, blah, blah. She said, do you want me to send you another card? And I said, well, yeah, but no. She didn't have no idea how long it would take to get here. I didn't have no idea how long it would take to get here. I know it can take a long time, and I've only got this place for a month. If I was going to be here longer than that, I might have went ahead and said yeah. But knowing that I've got an extra ATM card as a spare, I just said, no, let's not even worry about it. Now, if I lose another one, if I lose this other one, then I'll definitely be in the panic mode and be wanting to. But I don't use them anyway. I only use my Charles Schwab account, so I've still got a backup at this point. So I told her not to worry about it. We'll worry about that later, and that's what I'm going to do. I hope this answered some of y'all's questions. I'm digging it here. I'm down about 4 pounds. That's probably all water weight, because I can fluctuate probably 6 to 8 pounds just on water. But I hadn't been eating carbs. It's been about 24 hours now. So yeah, feeling good. I need to stay away from them carbs. I can instantly tell as long as I've been on the low carb side of things. I can eat carbs and just automatically I feel bloated or feel heavier or whatever. So I need to take a break from all the carbs for a while, and I'm going to do just that. So hope this answered some of y'all's questions. I know it's just a boring head talking video, but that's mainly what I do. So what I'm more comfortable with anyway. So I've got 700 and maybe 718 subscribers now. I can't believe it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank y'all for coming along. Thank y'all for watching these videos.